Alright, so here's another video as I thought I need to rebuild something here, so I'll show you this thing. I'm trying to rebuild this setup that was here to make these complex parts. I want to just optimize it. I want to move down to just having 2 of these buildings. And I'm going to overclock them to make them each individual one faster, but I'm going to only have 2 to replace 3 and even make them better. So I'm just building them here. I want to just make them align quite nicely. But you can kind of see what I'm trying to do as I go and do it. I'll try and walk through like what I'm doing. So I've placed the buildings. The easiest thing to place is connect up the output. So I'm just connecting the outputs up, make them quite nice. So these buildings will output stuff. These things get merged and they get sent here. I've kind of picked up all these items. So this thing, this recipe, fused frames. So I want to make fused frames, this recipe. Alright, I'm going to overclock this thing. I'm going to shove some overclocks in here and make it work at 250%. So making 7.5 of these per minute. Alright, so now I need to hook up the imports. So firstly, I need to get some stuff from up here, which I need to get from there, which I think what I might do is actually just pull this down somewhere else. I don't want that down there. Let's just remove this, to remove some of these pieces, fix this up, this, alright, yeah, I can take that out, fix this, to rehook this all up. Alright, so let's just get this all replumbed. Okay, so these power things, I want to move this around, I'm going to redo this, so this can get removed, this one can actually just get removed as well, so I don't need that. This thing is not configured, so let's copy its settings into this machine. I've actually got a bunch of these parts that it needs, so let's just shove them in here, just so I don't have to carry them around with me. Otherwise it would be getting the parts when I hook up all the belts and everything gets fed in, so I don't have nitrogen, so that will have to get plugged in. Alright, so this is coming down here, so with the aluminium coming this way, so I kind of want this actually. I want to mess this up again, so I want to move all these things again. I want to move these machines actually a bit forward. This is why I'm trying to like optimize, but I realize I've got my things coming there, so let's just move this forward a bit. I need to be at the edge, so I'm going to just move them back a bit because I want to get this item lined up with this, so you can see it's kind of giving me these lines. So this is a splitter. So I want this to, where is it splitting? There, okay. So I'll split over there, and I want it to split over there. So now I'll connect this up there, that up there, hook that up. Alright, now that's going to feed in this aluminium into this. So again, let's just set this up with the frame recipe. Actually, I can just paste this. Alright, so that's pasted. It's got its settings loaded. I want to build, I'm changing my hotbar at the bottom, just to get to all my different access items. Which way have I been placing these? This way. So this is going to be. This is now aesthetics, and this thing is bugging me. So I'm going to just hook this up. I want it to snap a different way. Okay. Getting up to 20 meters. And where are these connecting? Over there. Actually, I don't like it being too close. So let's just hook it up over here, back. Right, I want to put a power, then I'll get over there, make it look pretty, wire in the power, got the power over there. Okay, so these have now got power. As you can see, they're getting fed in their items. Alright, so now I need to bring this line of stuff down from up here. Alright, so I need a splitter, it's going to go this other direction. shift it over. Now I've hooked up that item. So let's put one on this side. Alright, changing hotbars at the bottom. I'm now connecting these things up this way. And I want to connect this up. I want this to be tie in nicely. Yeah, okay, so it should fit into this one. Alright, so I think what I need to do is swap this for a T junction. And I think if I move it out this way, it's better. Sort of. Okay, so not quite, but getting there. Right, let's close split it over there. Now where does this connect? So not exactly ideal. Right, so it's a little bit skew, but what I could do is just have this come. Let's see. This again doesn't connect great. I think I can move this over. So if I get this lined up there, can I shift it? No, I cannot shift it. That is annoying. Do to move this. It's the fun part of like trying to get this right. So I think I want to get this right here. So this has to come sort of here. So I think if I put a piece there, connect this. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna hook this up there. It's not ideal, it's not very well, but what I can do is I can now remove, actually I can leave. And I don't like that this is hooking up there. But this is now straight and aligned. And it plugs into that, and that's all hooked up there. Let's just finish hooking this up. It's too long. Alright, so how many of these are there? The conveyor belt's too long, so I'm going to cut this down to 7. Because I'm OCD about having things balanced. So that's now plugged in there. Got that plugged in there. Alright, so now this should work. Yes, the items are coming down, they're getting split again, and they're going into the machine, and they're carrying on going down there. Cool. So that has all worked nicely. Alright, so now what's left is I need to get the plumbing for the pipes, for the nitrogen. So I want this item over here, and I want to hook this up over there. Let's plug this one, sorry, 6. Did I have it in the middle there? Was it? There. And hook that up there. Right. So now that those pipes are hooked up, I see them from underneath here. Alright. Don't need to figure out how I'm going to do this. So I think if I do this, I'll figure out how I get a nice pipe layout underneath here. If I hook this up over there, let's see. I just have to figure out how I want to connect this up. Basically need to get these junctions to hook up, but I want them to make sense. So let's see if I put a thing on the bottom. I have a pipe. And what I do is what does this do really? I suppose it's got this angle wrong. Right, so it's over there. Oh, there we go. Right, so this has to come over here. see more or less the height I need to get this at. There we go, so it's giving me a little bit of a function. Cool. This is now hooked up. This angle I think is over here, so I have to move this back. Move all these things. So this line. So that just luckily worked out perfect. Alright, so now you do the same from here. Hook this up. That up over there. Now I need to get this here in line. So I can get this to give me these connection pits. There we go. Alright, remove that stuff, remove that. I can delete all of that stuff. Move this up to there. And that is now got the stuff in it. Which means in here we are now making stuff. Alright, now I haven't hooked up the outputs. So let's grab the merger. Let's now hook up this thing to output. There are little arrows that tell me which way everything's going, which is how I can see. Hook that up there, hook that up there, hook that up there, hook that up there, and make that hooked up. And there we go. This thing is now outputting stuff. I might get all the spare resources in my inventory, which I'll have to get rid of somehow. Yeah, there we go. That was me hooking up things. Now obviously what I want to do is I want to go and color code everything, because it's much nicer when you can see everything all painted all nicely. So I've got different colors. So this is aluminium, so I'll give it all the aluminium color. Just makes it much easier to see what's happening. So I've got a custom thing for heavy frames, which is what these other things are. That's what's coming up from here. So I give all that color, color. That's some more color. Some of these things need to be painted, so I fix that up there. It's colored wrong. So colored wrong. It needs some color, it needs some color. Everything else seems fine. Cool, so that's not being colored. Let's color these things just to make them look nice. It's fine. Need one for nitrogen. Let's see if this is nitrogen, shiny, nitrogen color. And come on, let's try to get this lined up. Yeah, that is getting colored. So that's basically it. So yeah, so there we go. Built this new thing here. I do actually have a color for what it makes. So let's just load up the fused frames recipe. Go back to default. Color in these machines. And its outputs. Just a slightly different color orange, but yeah. There we go. These things are doing things. I don't know why that one's purple. Oh, this one doesn't have its upgrades in it. That's why. Get rid of its upgrades. And there everything is set up and they are all working. So yeah, that was me just showing some of like the building of the upgrades and stuff. This works.